Once upon a time, in the misty mountains of Dragon Valley, there lived a friendly dragon named Draco. Unlike other dragons who preferred to bask in the sun or collect shiny treasures, Draco had a heart full of kindness and a generous spirit. His greatest joy was helping the other creatures of the valley. Draco's bright green scales shimmered in the sunlight, and his gentle eyes reflected the warmth of the golden sun. Every morning, the valley awoke to the sound of his cheerful humming as he spread his wings and set off on his daily adventures to lend a helping paw. One bustling morning, Draco heard the swift patter of footsteps approaching his cave. It was Lily, the little rabbit, her eyes wide with worry. "Draco, Draco," she called. "The bridge over the creek has collapsed, and the squirrels can't get to their acorns on the other side." Smiling warmly, Draco assured her, "Don't worry, Lily. Let's build a new bridge together." With a gentle sweep of his mighty tail, Draco gathered sturdy branches from the forest. Lily and the squirrels pitched in, weaving the branches into a strong, wooden bridge. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Draco heard a distant bleating. It was Gregory, the goat, who needed fresh grass up on the steep hillside. With a gentle lift, Draco carried Gregory to the greenest pastures he could find. Grateful Gregory exclaimed, "Oh, Draco, you truly are the heart of our valley." Draco blushed a little, catching his reflection in a babbling brook, thinking how joyful it was to see others happy. Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush, green forest, there was a small, fluffy bunny named Benny. Benny was known among the animals for his lively spirit and curious nature. He lived in a snug little burrow with his mother and his brothers and sisters, but as the youngest, he often felt like he wanted to explore beyond his cozy home. One warm spring morning, when the dew on the grass shimmered like tiny diamonds, Benny woke up with an idea. He decided that today was the perfect day for an adventure to find a new place to play. Carefully, he hopped out of the burrow, making sure not to wake anyone. As Benny hopped through the forest, he marveled at the beauty around him. The sun filtered through the leaves, creating dancing patterns on the forest floor, and the air was filled with the cheerful songs of birds. Soon, Benny found himself in a part of the forest he had never seen before. It was a meadow that seemed like a sea of waving wildflowers and beckoning green grasses. Benny's eyes widened with wonder as he smelled the sweet aroma of the flowers. While exploring the meadow, Benny met a friendly squirrel named Sammy. "Hello there," chirped Sammy, flicking his bushy tail with excitement. "I haven't seen you around these parts before." "Hello," replied Benny shyly. "I'm just exploring. It's so beautiful here." "It is indeed," said Sammy with a wink. "And there's so much more to see. Why don't I show you around?" Benny agreed happily, and together they wandered the meadow. Sammy showed him the best spots to find acorns, the tallest trees to climb, and even a stream where the fish danced just under the surface. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of pink and gold, Benny realized he should head back home. He thanked Sammy for the wonderful tour and promised to return soon. On his way back home, Benny thought about the meadow and how it felt like a new home, a place where he could visit whenever he wanted to play or feel adventurous, yet close enough to his own burrow. When Benny returned, he felt a warm sense of happiness and belonging. Despite his delightful adventure, he knew that his true home was with his family. Each day after that, Benny would visit the meadow and his new friend Sammy, but he always returned to the snuggly warmth of his burrow. From his adventure, Benny learned that exploring new places was exciting, but the comfort and love of home with family was what truly made him feel safe and loved. And so, Benny the brave little bunny continued to be adventurous, yet always remembered the importance of home, carrying the happiness of his new meadow home always in his heart. And with that thought, Benny curled up with his family, feeling content under the moonlit sky, ready for sweet dreams and more adventures to come. Once upon a time, in the small, cozy town of Happaville, there lived a little girl named Lily. She had a soft, fluffy teddy bear named Mr. Cuddles, whom she loved dearly. Mr. Cuddles was not just a toy. He was Lily's confidant and bedtime companion, always ready to chase away the shadows in her room. One evening, as the sky shimmered with stars like scattered diamonds, Lily tucked Mr. Cuddles under her arm and snuggled into her bed. She whispered, "Good night, Mr. Cuddles," and drifted into a peaceful slumber. The next morning, Lily woke up and gasped. Mr. Cuddles was nowhere to be found. She searched under her pillow, in her blankets, and even under her bed, but her beloved teddy bear was missing. Seeing her daughter so worried, Lily's mom, with a gentle smile, said, "Don't worry, darling. Let's retrace your steps and see if we can find him." So, Lily and her mom began their adventure. They checked the garden where Lily and Mr. Cuddles often played hide-and-seek with the butterflies. But the garden was calm and peaceful, with no sign of the teddy bear. Next, they ventured into the magical forest at the edge of their backyard, where the trees whispered secrets and the birds sang cheerful tunes. As they wandered deeper into the forest, they heard a rustle. Lily's heart leaped with hope as they found Peter the squirrel, busy collecting acorns. "Mr. Cuddles?" Lily asked softly. Peter nodded knowingly and pointed his tiny paw towards a cozy nook under an old oak tree. Lily rushed over and found Mr. Cuddles resting peacefully, having a pretend picnic with a circle of friendly forest animals: Bunny, Foxy, and Owl. Lily giggled with joy. "Oh, Mr. Cuddles, what a wonderful adventure you must have had." She hugged her teddy bear tightly, feeling relief and happiness. Before leaving the forest, all the animals gathered around and shared treats from their picnic with Lily and her mom. They enjoyed the crunchy acorns, fresh berries, and the sweetest honey that Owl had kept hidden just for special occasions. On their way home, Lily couldn't help but smile, knowing how much fun Mr. Cuddles must have had. She learned an important lesson that day, that even when things go missing, thinking calmly and retracing her steps could lead to wonderful discoveries. As the sun set, casting a warm golden glow over Happaville, Lily tucked Mr. Cuddles into bed once more. She whispered, "Good night, Mr. Cuddles. I'm glad we found you. Always remember, wherever you go, you are loved." And with that, Lily closed her eyes, dreaming sweet dreams under the watchful gaze of the twinkling stars, holding her beloved Mr. Cuddles close.